So today it's a bit different once more. I change a lot these times because I am going with the flow of learning to manifest my own inner calling. And I just made a little meditation before showing up here, and I connected deeply into those in my soul group around the world who have been on this journey all their lives without not necessarily knowing it, and yet yes, knowing it. Those of us who have been working deeply inside this bodily process of becoming human. Of course we are human, but we have such a great sensory system that takes all in, and we really have to learn. When you're an empath or a sensitive soul in some capacity, you really have to learn to distract, or not distract. That's not the right word. I'm from Denmark, so sometimes my wordings are not perfect. But we really have to learn how to be us and finding out how to work with energies. And it takes a lot of experience. It takes a lot of knowledge and learning, also by living. So being one of those on this journey of developing oneself, one's soul into spirit, it's a grand mystery. And that mystery track, we are so many on this. So I am reading for me and for us here, those who are being even more conscious about our journey and who are leveling up to a more masterful position in our own lives. It's not necessarily showing in the outer world, yet at least. For some it is, but I guess you don't need to listen to me. I think I am reading for those like me who are in this process of mastering your own life, and then having the courage, having the strength, finding the vitality to go out and present yourself in your own outer reality. So it's like being on this journey of having deep inner wisdom from within, and then having the courage to go, yes, it takes courage, hard. It takes heart, it takes creativity, wisdom, strength, intuition, the power of acting upon the inner calling to go without. So as within, so without, and those of us who have been doing a lot on the inside, perhaps also on the outside, but most of all stemming from a calling from the inside. And we are so many. And we are all in different stages on this journey. So I have just been taking another deck today, and it's a big deck. It's a tarot, and there are many cards, there are many cards, but it is, they are big. But it's this Archangel Power tarot cards from Doreen and Radleigh Valentine. And honestly, I have not been using that ever. I was just called to use it. Normally I use one of these or the Osho tarot when I do the tarot. And in the latest month I have been using oracle cards, Magdalene oracle and Work Your Light. And those of you who have seen this know this. But today I was called to do something with the tarot, and even with a set of tarot that I usually haven't been using, but archangels. That's pretty beautiful. So they want to speak today. I am a natural channel from the spirit world. It has just been developing all over my life, but recently very strong. So I am called to do a reading with 3 cards. Before, or the past, present and future. Before, now, and what's to come. And I am just shuffling. I have been shuffling before, getting to learn the cards just by shuffling them. There are many energies that have been, because I have not been using these cards, I can feel that it's bottled up, so to speak. So I guess they just want to come out and speak with us. They have been waiting for some time. So I have one card out. I need 3. But it was beautiful in this meditation, or in this in tuning I just did before coming here. It was such a beautiful picture of the world, the globe, and how so many souls are shining. Of course, it's just a metaphor, but the metaphor of the frequency that we are in. Those of us who connect, and that frequency, that shining, lit up the area where we were, where we are, and also had like a spider web connected. And it was just more powerful than I have ever seen before, because it was such a natural thing. So, oh, this is fun. Oh. Okay, so I have here 3 cards out. In the past, it is 6 of Raphael. I don't know if the picture gets it quite. No. It says, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. And the Raphael is like the cups, so it's emotions. So we have been working on our emotions in the past, finding out how to connect to our inner child, embrace it, be with it, enjoying it, loving it. Finding peace with who we are, I guess, and what we come from. And now it's the 7 of Raphael, so it's still the cups, it's still Raphael, the emotions. And it says, time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. So it goes from the 6 to the 7. So we have been doing a lot of clearing. We have been doing a lot of very important inner work on our emotions. 6 of Raphael, connecting to our inner child, our past, making peace with it, perhaps, even. And then we are ready for the next step, and that calls. It's a 7 of Raphael, so there are a lot of choices. And we must be clear on what we choose before we take action. See I should say cups, but like bottles of something with, not bottles, I don't know what that is called, but with these different colors in it, here on the ground. How to choose, which color do you choose, which way do you want to go? And if it says a need for detoxification, so I guess we have been now clearing our feelings up till now. Oh, and I see that there is the winged. I don't know what it is called, but and I don't know if you can see it, but here over my finger, here there is this symbol of the the doctors. They have this symbol of the wand with the snakes up, and it's also calling to say the Kundalini rising, and the wand with the snakes like this, and then it has wings like the phoenix rising. So there is a potential of in this now moment, in this time around now, we have to choose. We have to be very clear on our past. We have been doing that, the emotional inner work. We have been doing that a lot for many years. And now we are ready to choose to take action to something new. And you can see when we go to this fire, or to this, it is a portal. We have to choose, we have to be clear what we want. And perhaps this card for me it is very still. There's a lot of stillness. It is like it's saying to me, sit in silence. Know that you have options. Know that you have colors to choose, ways to choose from, pathways you have to choose from. And there is none of them are wrong or dirty or difficult as such. They all just have lessons within them. They all have potentials within them, and potentials are great opportunities for maturation, for learning, for exploration. So when you are able to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, when you are able to sit in silence long enough, so you know that you are clear enough to take a decision, then you know which, is it called a bucket? Which one of those to grab, to take? And then I see that you are, because the table here, it's glowing, but there's nothing on it. So it's like it's calling. Then put the bottle here, or not the bottle, the bucket. I think it's called bucket. Put it here, and magic will happen. The pathway will open, doors will open, and you are allowed to go on the next path. So it's really very beautifully aligned with this past, where you have been doing a lot of work, finding your own relationship with yourself, your inner child, your past, making peace with it all, in whatever way you had to do that, or whatever you had to go through to do it. And now you're here with a much more sense of a magical moment, where you are the designer, but you're not the designer just because your ego wants something. No, you have to go silent and look within, and then you know what's calling. And then when you have this sacredness over it inside of you, this sacred calling, where you just know, I need to take this one, or whatever you need to take, then you are ready to, still in silence, go up and activate. And in fact, as I say this, there is no movement in it for me. It's like you still have to sit still. You do not have to stand up, walk, take it, put it there, walk on. No, you have to be placed here. At least this is what I see now. You have to sit still here. And then it is the picture that will change. So you sit still, and then the picture changes and puts you. So it's not you who are moving, it's the picture around you. So you just have to sit in stillness, and it will be shown to you. Can you see? There's a great big difference in if it's you who are going, doing, walking around, and still, urging up here. But if you are still here, if you have been doing the job here, and you have been, or else you wouldn't see this, you are now able to find a position where you can be in stillness. Deep breathing. And then you are aligned with yourself, your higher self, and spirit, universal, everything. And then this picture will just move around. And you will be, of course you are the one to be taking the steps. But it is like it is being done for you, so you just know when to move. Because if this is not ready, if the surroundings are not ready, then it's very hard work to do this. Doing it yourself. So you just know that when you align with yourself, your higher self, your inner stillness, deeply, then when the environment is ready, things will work out. It will change. You are still the same, but you will be placed here when ready. And when the alchemization have been going on here, then you will be placed here to take these steps. Does it make sense? I think it's beautiful. And it is like, I don't know if you can see it, but it is like here there is this bridge, and under the bridge there is something. It is like a figure calling. It is like someone, perhaps, is there to greet you, to welcome you, to say, you are safe, you are home, you have always been, and now we are together. And if this is part of your higher self sitting there under the bridge, or if that's a new portal and the new guardian of the portal that will secure that you are safe when entering. I don't know, but someone is there. And then in the future, oh, this is fun. Actually, I just before I turned on the video, one card fell out, and that was this card, 7 of Gabriel, and that is the wands in the ordinary tarot. It says, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. So, in the present, it's 7 of Raphael, 7 of Cups, and in the future it's still 7 of Gabriel, 7 of Wands. That is much more of the creativity and the outgoingness. So this is still the inner work. 7 of Raphael, where you are now in the present, it's still kind of inner work. You still have to find out how to be present enough, silent enough, so you will be shown which way to go. So your intuition will tell you, and you will be ready to let things happen for you. And when you align with this present moment, then you go into, it's like the same energy, but with another frequency. It's still a 7, 7, 7. Very magical number. You have been working from the 6 up to the 7. Still you are in the 7 in the future, but with expansion in it, because this is creativity. This is this magical energy that can transform the inner self, the inner world, and bring it out into the outer world. So it says, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. And this now moment is where you find out, what do you believe in? What is for you? And it doesn't say that all the other things, it doesn't say if you choose one, it doesn't say that the others are wrong. No, it's just taken by others. It's just not your choice this time around, but others will choose the other things. So they all must be here. You, in your inner silence, will be guided to what's right for you now. Then you will be alchemizing it and being led to the next part of the journey. And I guess, oh, there was this winged thing here, like I said, the phoenix rising. Could be reminded by this, it's just the horse rising. But still, the horse is a very powerful symbol of being driven, having the drive to go out into the world, not being afraid of anything, because you know what your truth is, and you allow others to have their truth as well. And that can make a great dynamic, and it can be very expansive to be able to ride your own winged horse, rising like the phoenix, but as the horse. It's a very grounded energy. It's not that airy or fiery thing. It's very grounded. The horse is very much grounded. At least the way I see it now. So you are now able to fly and have things twist and turn around you. There's a thunder and a rainbow, and there's a lot of things going on around you, but you are able to keep calm and rise and choose your direction with the horse, with the winged horse. It's not just you, your ego. No, when you align with your life force, symbolized in this winged horse. Then you can do magic not only on the inside, because that is what we have been working on up till now. We have been working not only on our own behalf, but on behalf of all these emotions having to go through human beings, because we are the transmuters of emotions. We are transmuters of this energy that has a direct connection to our physical body. All that transformational work we have been doing up till now, since childhood. In the future, and I guess in the near future, we'll be able to really be shown and be seen in the outside with another frequency. So it's like, stay true to yourself. Keep staying true to yourself. And don't haste. It's beautiful. There is no haste in any of these cards. There's an inner working. There have been a lot of inner work in this. And now there's a stillness and a need for deep stillness to be shown what is right for you now. What do you want? Not what do you want, but what is natural for you now. And when time is right, there is a time for action and transformation in creativity, in passion, in making things seen in the outer world, but not to be seen just because that's a natural state. Yes. This is beautiful, and it gives me it makes sense, at least for what I see around me and my own journey. And it's so beautiful to see how passion and creativity will explode out of you when time is ready. So just take your time, be still, and know that in this stillness, it will unfold when time is right. So don't be afraid of the stillness. Don't be afraid of the waiting. There's no waiting. It's an alchemizing process. There's a lot of alchemization going on here, and this card is very still. There are no human beings, no animals. There's a shadowy figure here, but for me it is like a kind of a father figure welcoming you home, knowing that you are on a journey, that you are doing what you need to do. There's no rush. That is an eternal energy standing there. So this is where we are now. Not much to grab to, not much to do, other than embracing and honoring the alchemizing process in the stillness. And then the portal will go through you. It will come to you. You do not have to haste to grab it. No, the portal will come to you, and it will move through you, and you will be on the other side, where you can see the path, and you will take it. And that path has another character. Yeah. With, I would like to say, abundant energy, creativity, and passion. So, I guess this was the cards for today. Perhaps for the year, because that is very much what I sense. It's not just now, today. It's on a long span here. Beautiful. I liked it. So, thank you for now. See you soon.